Greetings, Cyberyoga family. I just wanted to share my video about my workouts, how I get strong for upper body strength. Hope it inspires you and motivates you. I really believe in like conditional training for what you're training for. So in my case, I'm well versed in arm balances, hand balances, strength and calisthenics. So I'll just show you a little bit of things of how I work out, how I train, and how I apply the Cyberyoga method to my practice. So stay tuned, and well, obviously we're here in the gym, so you'll see what I'm working on. Five more. Last one. Okay, so good. You just saw that last set of 25. I did a set of 200, and I normally do sets of 50. So I go 50 on, rest, 50 on, you name it, whatever, you know how that goes. So 200 push-ups, and then I do 200 dips, and then now I'm gonna hit the weights, very light, just all around conditioning, strength, push-ups, dips, some barbells, and you'll see. So this is how you see how I usually train, to just have the complete upper body strength and the control in the muscle groups. So yeah, see you in the next one. So as I said before, now I'm gonna get with some dumbbells, and their size is 30. Not too much, not too light, but kind of like, I don't wanna stress my muscle groups so much, but at least I'll get a good pump and a good burn. So as I said before, these are 30s. I do a set of 10, and that'll be about 50 in total that I'll do for the whole set. And then that's how I get my kind of pumping going, my pump, my arms. So stay tuned. It feels so amazing. Whew. Now, time for some stretching. So just one final note before I get into the stretching. In your training, how you go about it, it's really important to just have fun and not be so hard on yourself, not stressing yourself before the workout. I believe that everything should be intentional. So in this case, my intention is to just become strong, not stress my body, not pushing myself too hard, but finding a fine balance in between strength, conditioning, flexibility, and staying in shape. So I'm not gonna push myself. I don't wanna hurt or harm the body or stress it. So you gotta go about your practice in this way, so therefore your body is in good condition and your body is not stressed. You're not stressing yourself. I believe in mindset and how you go about it, always having fun. Everything should be about honoring and like respecting yourself. So I hope this helps you understand of how to apply this to your practice. In my case, it'll be the Cyberyoga practice, that everything is conscious and everything is intentional. So now for some stretching. Okay, so as I said it before, I wanted to focus on the importance of the strength and the flexibility. So in this section, in this case, it'll be about the flexibility in the shoulders. So when you work out, your arms typically get stronger, which means they get more tight, they get tighter. So really important to focus on the balance of strength and flexibility. In this case, after my workout with my arms or shoulders, I typically stretch my shoulders after, or maybe hours after, or in the morning. Really important to focus on that. So this is one of my stretches I like to use for the shoulders. Helps me out a lot. So you get as wide as you can here, super wide. And just bring the arms up and over like this, all the way down, bring it here. So this isn't very strong for resistance, but this helps. So it's not as extreme or not so light, not so strong, but it's a perfect balance. So if I want, I can actually double it up. In this case, we'll see if it works because my shoulders may be a little bit tight, but here we go. Here, wide as possible. Here, keep that shoulder tight here, up and over. I'll go from the side here, forward, back. Chest forward, chest straight. Here. If you want to get a little bit deeper, let's go here. And so this is like a bone break stretch, or the dancers, they do a lot of dislocating with their shoulders. I adopted this practice, or their method, to my practice. And so you get super wide as possible here and bring one shoulder back. So in this case, my left shoulder is going to go backwards. Right arm is up here. So now in this case, left arm is up, right arm goes backwards here. So you understand what I'm talking about in here? Just like this. Stretch that shoulder back here, forward, and then back. And making sure that you do both sides is really important to balance out both sides. So work on your right and left shoulders. After a good workout, a good pump with the weights or push-ups or dips, just making sure that you focus on the conditioning and the beautiful balance of strength and flexibility. Now I'm gonna start with my legs, and then that'll be it for my conditioning training, and we'll go to the next video after that. So as I said it before, now we're in the last section of the flexibility. So you know that the Cyberyoga practice is about strength, flexibility, and balance. So in this case, I really emphasize on flexibility as much as the strength. So in this case, I'm working on my legs. I showed you the video earlier about the shoulders. Now in this case, this is basics on what I do for my conditioning for flexibility. So my favorite stretch would be the half lotus or Baddha Konasana. Actually, we'll start off with Baddha Konasana or butterfly stretch. So this is not a tutorial on how to, but typically what I do. Do my best to keep my back straight. And the whole point is to bring the knees to the floor as flat as possible with your back straight. Back is flat, the intentional, knees completely flat. Use the abductor muscles here to bring the knee down, okay? If there's any kind of tension, make sure you back away if there's any tension, but this is what I do. I warm up really good first, so either I run or I dance to warm up the body, then I stretch. So typically if I'm working out at the gym here, I warm up, maybe do a couple dance sets, move around, then I'm ready to work on my hips. So I go from here, I work on my half lotus, just like this, back straight. Make sure there's no tension in the knees. If there's any tension, back away. Both sides, here. So I get a good hip stretch here. So in this case, I'm only doing half lotus. Or if I'm feeling fairly warm, then I can go to fire log, double pigeon, like this. Double pigeon pose is really great for hips. Your back straight. Back is straight like this, double pigeon. So half lotus, double pigeon. Then when I'm fairly warm, I can sit in lotus, full lotus, okay? Make sure my back is completely straight. No tension in the knees. I could just sit here and just relax and hold this position. Typically like 30 seconds to a minute on each side. So in this case, my right is over my left. Now I'm going to switch it here, just like this. And sit and just relax, okay? So while I'm doing that, I can do my neck rolls here. I work on my shoulders, more shoulder stretching. So here I can come across here, just like this. Stretching my shoulders, really great. And obviously you wanna hold the stretches for longer. I'm just showing you the process, I'm speeding up. But really important to focus on these aspects. So as far as in this case, it's flexibility. And I can multitask my flexibility with my shoulder stretching and my hips and all that. Last one I like will be something called rock the baby. You sit in half lotus, you just grab here just like this. Hold this position here, keep your back straight. Or if you're really flexible, you can bring your foot to your chest and just hold. But make sure you keep the integrity, make sure your back is straight, your knees are to the side, you're not forcing anything. If there's tension, back away. Work on the fire log and the Baddha Konasana, or the butterfly stretch, and your hips to open up. Here's the other side. So just here. Just like that. And so when I'm fairly warm, or if I'm warm in general at my lotus, then you'll see me kick into my lotus without my hands. And this is what it looks like. Actually, I'll do it from sitting down here. Here. Other side. Now my head. So awesome. So everyone, this is going to conclude this video on just one of the many sets I have for strength and flexibility conditioning for Cyberyoga practice. And I really hope it inspires you all to, get into the practice. And when you're ready, if you want more Cyberyoga training, make sure you go to my website or subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thank you all for the support. It really means a lot. Hope it inspires you all. And stay tuned for the next episode. Blessings.